I'm finna get me your bag, yeah. I'm finna get me your bag. 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 Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up, I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up, the boy Cleve is back. The rap game really need this crack. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm talking money with my pen and my pad. You know I'm swinging when I ride in my slab. Working hard when I get in the lab. If you need a feature from Cleve, then you gotta pay up when you get in the cab. I'm finna get me your bag. Feeling good, finna get me your jag. Order the food and send me the tab. And I'ma pay like I stole from your dad. I am a vulture for cash. I'm about to get me about 100 bands in the bag. But I'm not done, I get more. I'm about to get me another 100 bands in the bag. Doing the big as a plan. I'm feeling cool like a fan. Pit bull in the lab. Keep the tool in my slab. My chick yelling like a cab. I got the mag in my hand with some bands in my hand. Rubber bands on the cash and a stash for the cash. Man, I'm getting me a bag. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. 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 Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up. I'm finna get me your bag, yeah. I'm finna get me your bag. 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 Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up, I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up, the boy Cleve is back. The rap game really need this crack. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm talking money with my pen and my pad. You know I'm swinging when I ride in my slab. Working hard when I get in the lab. If you need a feature from Cleve, then you gotta pay up when you get in the cab. I'm finna get me your bag. Feeling good, finna get me your jag. Order the food and send me the tab. And I'ma pay like I stole from your dad. I am a vulture for cash. I'm about to get me about 100 bands in the bag. But I'm not done, I get more. I'm about to get me another 100 bands in the bag. Doing the big as a plan. I'm feeling cool like a fan. Pit bull in the lab. Keep the tool in my slab. My chick yelling like a cab. I got the mag in my hand with some bands in my hand. Rubber bands on the cash and a stash for the cash. Man, I'm getting me a bag. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. 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 Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up.
Oh, what's the dilly? What's the dilly? What's going on? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Give me one secco. Yeah. How y'all feeling, man? What's love to everybody tapping in, everybody tuning in. Y'all pull up, y'all pull up, y'all pull up. What's good? I know y'all seen that title. I know. Yeah, I know y'all seen that title. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's see real quick, man. Okay, connection. How y'all feeling? Cowboy Moose, what's good? LaShawn Burnett, what's good? How y'all feeling? Y'all pull up, y'all pull up. Y'all pull up, y'all pull up. Saying, let's get it, let's get it. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all. God bless y'all and y'all families. You feel me? Yeah. I know y'all seen that title, man. You feel me? Yep. Modern women have so many options. Ne- um, so I titled this Modern Women Have So Many Options. They are naturally mean and disrespect good men. Modern women have so many options that they're just naturally mean and disrespect good men. How many of y'all in the comments can agree with that or disagree? How many people disagree? How many people agree? You know what I'm saying? Let's start off with that. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. Yeah, I see y'all. Yeah, step up in here. Step up in here. Smash that like button on the way up in here. You know what I'm saying? We got a guest coming up here. Yeah, we got a guest coming up here. China White will be pulling up any minute. Let me go ahead and drop the link. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a discussion about this here. You feel me? Straight up. Bam. Yes. That is the okay, so that's the link right there. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, that's the link right there. Modern women have so many options that they are naturally mean and disrespect good men. You know what I'm saying? Now, this does not apply to all women. You know what I'm saying? This does not apply to all women. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't apply to every modern female. You got some modern women out here that are very nice, very loving, very respectful, know how to nurture a man, you know what I'm saying? Know how to show honor, love, integrity. You know what I'm saying? You got some modern women that fear God and pray every day, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not to every last modern female. But however, there is a great deal of them that do these things. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by these things is, back to the title. Modern women have so many options that they are naturally mean and disrespectful to good men. So why would a modern female or a female period have so many options? Why? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Well, I can answer that for you. That's mainly because a female can have 30 guys, 40, 50 men, and there's a reason for that. Because most times a man is going to approach a female. Facts. Most times a man is going to approach a female, as he should, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is the man that one guy he has to compete with so many different men that she already has in her phone or from social media or from meeting people in person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So why do they have all these options? That's because they're in high demand. And a man is always going to approach a woman, a female first. You know what I'm saying? But is it always the right intentions that the man is approaching the female for? Is he trying to fornicate? Is he trying to have sex? And that's it? You know what I mean? So, like I say, you have women that have all these options, and the reason that they have these options is because a lot of men are gonna approach. But that goes to these females' heads because they feel like, well, if I can just get another dude, or if I, can get any man, and not any man, but she can get a lot of men, but that doesn't mean she can get any man. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, then she probably would be married and living in the sunset somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these women, they have so many different options that they might look at you as a non-factor. You know what I'm saying? And these options cause them to react a certain way when you approach them. Having all these options causes these women to feel like, well, if you don't like how I act, I can just go get somebody else. It's plenty of men that's standing in line. Am I right or wrong, y'all? You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of men standing in line. You feel me? So it's like one woman with all these options, it takes away from like her honor. It takes away from her integrity. She doesn't know it though, but it does. It does. It takes away from her being feminine. It takes away from her being humble and God fearing. One woman should not have 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 men that she could be able to choose from. I don't think that that's good because if you have so many options, then that means that you might start treating people bad just based off of the options that you have. You might start, being rude to people just because of the options you got. A female with plenty of options, she might be disrespectful and mean and nasty and conceited just because she has so many options. So that's why I said modern women have so many options. They naturally are mean and disrespectful to good guys, to good men. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, like I said before, but a great deal of them. You know what I'm saying? So the way I look at it, I feel like if a female does have honor and integrity and love in her heart and she fears God, she's not going to be communicating with dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of men. I feel like one woman should communicate with maybe one or two or three guys at the most. And that communication is a very calculated communication that she's doing with that man or those guys. And she's just basically profiling them, trying to see which one is the best one out of those two or out of those three. I don't think nothing wrong with that. To be honest with you, I feel like a woman should only just be talking to one or two guys when it comes to trying to get to know somebody. And if it don't work out with those two, when it comes to getting to know them or trying to detect red flags and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Then she can go on to the next because it's always going to be somebody in line. But why take advantage of that when it comes to like a female getting dozens and dozens and dozens of phone numbers from social media or whether it be in person? I think that it's just taking it way too far. You understand what I'm saying? Now you have women that are complaining. Like, their guys are not approaching me and my homegirls and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? These are beautiful women saying this. They're not lying about it. It's just something that they notice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they do notice this, and don't get it twisted. These women are always going to get approached. That ain't never, ever going to stop. But when it comes to women noticing this, and when I say noticing this, I'm talking about noticing that man might be, kind of skeptical on approaching you now. You know what I'm saying? Because you look too damn mean, you look too stuck up, you look too arrogant, you don't look nice. You know what I'm saying? You just look good. But what good comes from beauty if the person doesn't have a good character or the person doesn't have a good personality? And number one, if the person, the female, does not fear God, then what good is the beauty? There's nothing good about it at all. If she doesn't fear God, if she's not respectful, loving, and have a nice character and personality, then it's like, what good is the beauty? The beauty doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? So it means a lot to her because that's her form of power. The beauty is her form of power, but the power comes from men because if men ignore beauty, even just half of the men, even half of the men, then the beauty doesn't have any power because nobody cares about it. But a lot of dudes think with their private parts, man. A lot of dudes think with their private parts. A lot of dudes think, with their private parts instead of thinking with their brains. Instead of thinking like a logical man, they think sexually. A lot of guys do. You know what I'm saying? I've even thought like that before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? So if you thinking with your private part, then it can cause you to run into a lot of these kind of women. You know what I'm saying? Because you trying to, all you want to do is fornicate in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna run into these modern women who have so many options that you're just some, you're just a phone number. You know what I mean? And it's been a lot of dudes that's trying to get married, a lot of dudes that, would love to start families and build a great bond with a beautiful woman. But a lot of guys have been pushed to the back burner or, left hanging, used, mistreated, treated unfairly. You know what I'm saying? And just looked at as another number, as another guy. You know what I mean? And I think it's totally unfair. So this is why a lot of people are talking about these situations now. This is why a lot of bigger platforms, way bigger than mine. I got 6,000 subs. You got people that got 60,000 subs, 100,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? Talking about these same topics. So, I tip my hat to them because at least it's bigger platforms that have a bigger, voice or whatever that's using it to at least talk about these topics or talk about these situations going on within this gender war that we're in. You know what I'm saying? So, modern women have so many options. They naturally are mean and disrespectful to good men. It's a lot of guys that complain about the same thing. A lot of guys, man, that's complaining about this. Because you got guys that don't do nothing wrong to nobody. You got guys that are loving, kind spirited, God fearing, hard working dudes who might not have a hell of a lot of money, but they're very nice people. They're not always thinking with their private parts. They think logically. Of course, niggas like sex, that ain't going nowhere. But they think with their brains. You got a lot of good dudes out here that want to get married and start families and things of that nature, but they're running into these so-called masculine modern women. And when you run into those type of people, then it can cause a man to feel some kind of way. It could cause a man to start to kind of like have a hatred for these type of women. And for some crazy reason, it seems like it's way more of these type of women than men. So it's like, I mean, not than men, but it seems like it's way more of these type of women than good women. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it seems like it's a hell of a lot of men that are fornicators than men that want to actually get married. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's the problem because if you are a man that's just always thinking sexually, then it's like that's messing it up for the dudes that really do want to settle down and get married. You know what I'm saying? Because every dude is not thinking like that. Every man is not thinking, I just want to have sex or I just want to fornicate. You know what I'm saying? Every man is not thinking like that. You have men out here that's really trying to settle down and start families, but it's hard because it's a lot of these modern women that use their beauty as a form of hate and as a form of power to get what they want or to have things go their way. And it's not for a positive reason, it's for a negative reason. You know what I mean? So this is why I tell dudes you have to learn how to ignore beauty. The beauty is always going to be there. You can look and things of that nature, but don't sit up there and be drooling and mesmerized by how somebody looks. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, she knows what you're doing. She knows that you're staring at her. She knows that you're just oh my God, she's so beautiful. She already knows that. You know what I'm saying? So if you can feel her spirit from where you're sitting at and you look at her and she looks super mean and arrogant and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's best that you don't say nothing to her at all. You holler at the female who you can look at her and you say, she looks like she might be a cool person. She might not be though. She might not be. You might get the total opposite. But it's better for you to leave those type of women alone who have all these options, who damn near don't even look at you as a human being. They look at you as a phone number. They just look at you as an object. They don't look at you as a human being because they feel like they're in control of circumstances and situations and different occurrences. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like good guys should learn how to think logically. Stop thinking with your private part and think with your brain. Learn how to go out somewhere and have a good time by yourself, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy your night instead of you going out there and continuously running up to these females that supposedly are super beautiful or whatever you want to call it, but then they're treating you bad, or they're, treating you unfairly, or they're giving you the evil eye, or they're mocking, disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying? Treating you with arrogance and conceitedness. Good dudes that want to start families and build bonds with women and get married, they don't deserve to be treated like that at all. They don't deserve to be treated like that at all, but they are getting treated like that. And then you got dudes that's sitting up there that would give women money, you know, just give them their money just because they horny, or just because they can't. It's like the female's body is so beautiful, and so it just looks so good, to where like some of these guys literally get controlled and hypnotized by how somebody looks. I've seen it with my own two eyes. It really makes me mad, because I'm looking at this like, this girl that you're drooling over, she's not doing that for you. She's not doing that to you. She's not sitting up there doing the same thing to you. So why are you doing that to her? You know what I mean? Why are you doing that to her? She's not doing that to you. And if she is, she's just thinking it in her head. She's not displaying that for a reason, because these women, they make like emotional calculated moves. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, they have so many options that one person can sit up there and have so many so one female can have a hundred guys. Some females wake up to 1,000 messages, 1,100 messages, 1,300, damn near 2,000 messages in one inbox. So if she has that many options, then that takes away from the human spirit. It takes the integrity away from even approaching a woman and being respectful, like you know how to be respectful. They call you a nice guy. What is a nice guy? So you mean to tell me that a dude that has morals and who's a loving person, who fears God, who knows how to treat people, you know what I'm saying, and has good manners, you call him, you define that as a nice guy? And that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The real definition of that type of person should be an honorable man, an honorable man, a man who knows how to treat people, who knows what he wants, and has great manners, great behavior, a code of conduct. He has honor. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of these women's intentions are not good. They don't care about you having honor. They don't care about you having a good character or personality. They don't care about you being a loving, kind spirited person who fears God. Most of them only care about your status, or your image, your status, and your financial status. For real, for real. You know what I mean? So if that's all they're worried about, then you have to be able to strip that from them. Even dudes with a lot of money, I want them to be able to ignore how somebody looks. Of course, a dude with money gonna get of course he gonna get that, but I feel like they should be able to do that too, just to show these women that, hey, look, you look good and everything, but you cannot act like that towards good fellas. Or, you know what I'm saying? You just can't have me. Go on to the next. And you might run into a total scumbag. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, the modern women who have so many options, those options take away from, the real human spirit of a feminine woman who has the ability to be nurturing and loving to a man. It takes away from that. And I think social media plays a big role in it. But yeah, we got a guest. We got a guest. It's China White. Y'all go subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna get this thing cracking. You know what I'm saying? What it do? What it do? Can you hear me, China? Can you hear me? I'm probably trying to get her sound right. So hold on, let me see. Yeah, yeah. What it do? What it do? Can you hear me? I wonder what's going on with her sound. Y'all smash the like button coming up in here. I hope people are getting my notification, man. The number's been looking real shaky. A lot of people are complaining that they're not even getting my notifications. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all share the live, and post it
Can
on
you hear me
Facebook.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. What's up?
Hey, what's the live stream today or tomorrow?
Huh?
The live stream we said we was gonna set up. We'll set up today.
Yeah. We're set up for today. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I just, just got into the little topic or whatever. Did you see the title?
I did. I seen the title.
Yeah. It says modern women have so many options that they are naturally mean and disrespectful to good men. Now that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Now,
I'm not attributing this to all modern women. Of course not. You know what I'm saying?
now you know, I'm gonna have to give you some pushback a little bit
Sure, go ahead.
because what men are not understanding is the women you want don't want you. But if you're looking at that woman like she's supposed to want you and she doesn't, that's where the problem comes in. That is it.
Um,
It's
I
not a,
get where you come. I get where you're coming
it,
from.
it's not about the options. Like, okay, so like we having options, right? We see that. But even with the options, if you're the dude and you don't even understand if somebody's attracted to you, then you're going to be used. That goes for
Okay,
anybody, including
let me
women.
interject. Let me interject real quick. Now,
Go ahead.
a man who sees that a woman is not attracted to him should keep it pushing and not be mad in the slightest format at all, not even a molecule of anger or frustration. But the problem is that a female will still, like some of these women, some of these modern women, they will still act like they, like you in some kind of way by giving you their phone number. They might even communicate with you a little bit, and you're thinking a certain kind of way, and then they just trick you, or they put you on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Because they got so many options. Then you got to go on to the next, and it just like it might keep happening. And if it keeps happening, then it can make individuals feel like, you know what, it's true. They got so many options that they can do that. So it's not necessarily a guy who can't take a woman not wanting him, because I feel like if you detect that, which a man can detect if a female is not feeling it, if a man detects that, then he shouldn't be frustrated at all or mad at all. He should just go on to the next and continue to have a great time and enjoy his night, because that's not the only woman there.
Do
But
you
the problem is just too many females with so many options, dozens and dozens and dozens of men, especially in their inboxes, to where it's like one man meets this girl, and then she's acting cool a little bit. She's acting like she's kind of cool or whatever. So it's
I
not like
get it. I
she's
get
not
it.
giving she's not even giving him indications that she's not a no. She gave him indications, good indications, and then he gets tricked or he gets used or he gets neglected or pushed to the side because she got so many. He can't even have a conversation how he would want to. It's a lot of good guys going through that. So I just feel like it's unfair. It's very
Can
unfair.
I say something?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you understand majority of these guys offer things? So if you got 20 females hitting you up, and you got 10 females offering you money, offering you food, offering to buy you things, offering. These men are not just hitting the woman up. These men are actually offering things as well. So it's up to you as a person. Do you take it? You can't get mad if a woman is taking it and the nigga is offering. That's a male problem. Like, men need to focus on how not to give things to women, offer things to women. What y'all focusing on is
I agree.
how dare you open the message, read it, and then take what I'm offering you. It's like, how dare you take money? How dare you take food? How dare you take gas? How dare you take a trip? How dare you take a car? How dare you take $10,000? Like, what the heck? Like, you making it seem like these dudes are just, oh, they're just the kindest men in the world. No, majority of these men, when they holler at a female, it's always on some dick and pussy shit.
And that's
So
the
when you
problem.
say
And
that, well, hold on,
that's the
wait.
problem.
When you say that, but you cannot keep pointing blame at the woman. You got to look at how the men are offering things up to the woman that they want.
I think that's one of the big problems, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, and I bring that up too a lot of times, about how these guys don't even have the right intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a man intentions, I mean, he should be a leader and he should be trying to get to know somebody so that he can build a bond with that person. And eventually, if it leads to marriage, cool. But I feel like, the guys that are sitting up there doing that are not great examples of men at all.
Okay, so the focus should be on the men, not the women. You
Well, I
can't
mean, I
get,
talk about this too. I talk about this too. But then
but
a woman, if she fears the creator, then her intention should be to meet a guy, not have dozens of options. That's an insult to that. That's like inhumane for a
hold on, hold
woman.
on. So you upset with women for dealing with multiple men?
I think it's a sin in the eye, especially if she's having sex. Yes, it is.
Okay, okay. So if that's not your woman, why do you care?
What do you mean?
That's not your woman. Like, she's not like, that's an adult woman. She can choose to fuck who she want to fuck, who she want to deal with. She's not breaking any law here. She's not putting a gun to nobody head.
Wait, what law though?
That's
When you say
what,
when you say the woman is not breaking, because
when
the
I
both
said she's not
both
breaking. She's grown to make decisions she wants to make. The Most High give us free will to do what we want to do.
yeah, but the
You're
free
trying to hold, wait. You're trying to hold a woman accountable for living in sin. What you are
exactly.
doing, okay, so what you are doing is saying that, okay, I'm going to stop you from riding different cocks. I'm going to stop you from sucking different cocks. I'm going to stop you. Like, who does that? Like, I'm kind of confused here.
No, it's not that. It's just that, if men are noticing that women are on the wrong track by even uh having sex with multiple guys, you know what I'm saying? It's men doing it too. We ain't just talking about the women now, we talking about both too. But if good guys who um are able to pinpoint things out respectfully and are aware of these things, then a man has every right to
Build
bring awareness
himself.
to bring awareness to what these women are doing. Now, if a woman is not fearing the creator, which is the main law that we should be worried about besides the law of the land, then that's a problem. And death come like a thief in the night. So she has to figure she gets to find out about the punishments of the creator, whether she believe it or not.
And we understand that. The thing is,
But a lot of
you,
women don't understand that. A lot of women
okay,
see how you just said we
okay, no,
understand that?
no,
A lot of
no, no,
women,
no.
a lot of these women don't understand that. It's the opposite of what you just said.
Do you, okay, so listen, when women are in women groups, we don't sit back and talk about how men are taking money from women, how men are having sex with multiple. Women don't talk like that. Women talk about bettering themselves so they can get the man that they want. They talk about bettering their self and healing their wounds. Do you understand? Men focus more so on the woman. So if the weaker vessel is focusing on getting the man, why is the man that's the head focused on woman? Shouldn't he be focused on money, the Most High, building himself as a man? Why are you constantly looking down at the weaker vessel?
Well, I mean,
Women
you're right
are
about the,
focusing.
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait. You can't. It's like you agreeing with me and then you taking it back because it's
Because
either,
there's certain things that I agree with, but the fact of the matter is, when you have individuals who are good people and they're constantly getting treated unfairly for no reason, then people are going to speak about it. It's only right that people speak about it and bring awareness to
how is he
it.
being treated unfair and he's off?
Well,
How?
first off, if a guy approaches a woman and then he gets her number and then, he wants to communicate like a normal human being, but she's not allowing that, you know what I'm saying? He should go to the next person. But if it becomes repetitive and so many times, then I feel like that guy has, he's a human being, he's not a machine.
Well,
So
he should fix himself.
it huh?
He should understand attraction. He should understand that there's action behind dealing with a woman. So what happens is those
Absolutely.
guys that's getting played by many women, he don't understand his attraction and he's not building himself because you don't waste time. Number one, you get a red flag.
Yeah,
Everybody
but
gets a red
his
flag.
time has been wasted. He's not wasting his time. She's wasting his time because if she would be, I
No,
think, no, hold on. If the female would be like, well, you know what? I'm just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, then he should move around. But a woman wouldn't even have the common courtesy to tell you that. They'll just get your number, be playing these games with you, and you're trying to build and things like that, and then you get your time wasted. You might have came off some money, and I ain't saying like a whole lot of money. Maybe he might have went on a few dates, things like that. Them things add up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if a female's not straightforward with him, then that's another problem. I feel like
you
you should state your intentions when you meet somebody. Not saying, hey, I want to start a family and get married immediately, but
well,
when you meet somebody, you should be able to at least state your intentions just to see what this person is trying like what does she where's her mind at? You know what I'm saying? If she's a female that
Spitter.
don't even fear God, I feel like a dude should get far away from her. If she doesn't have the fear of God, let her go, let her go fornicate. Let her go ride,
Spitter.
as many as beef sticks as she wants to. Let her go fornicate. Death, hey, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like death
Spitter.
come like a thief in the night. Like let me give you a pure example. Like
Oh, okay.
what's this girl name that just passed? The Mercedes girl. The Mercedes girl out here from Houston, light skinned girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If she could get one day back on earth from God for just a day of repentance, she would give away every Cartier, Chanel. She wouldn't want a Bentley. She would reject beauty. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? She wouldn't even want to do. Listen, if the Creator was to say, okay, I'll give you a week to come back. I'll give you 1 week on Earth, and then you got to die again. She wouldn't want not one Bentley. She wouldn't want beauty. She wouldn't want money. She wouldn't want. She wouldn't want a fat ass. She wouldn't want none of that. And this is the problem. A lot of people don't fear the Creator. It just is what it is. A lot of people don't have fear of God, so they just do whatever and validate it with, oh, well, it's about who you attract and all this other stuff, or they're not attracted to you. No, no, no. What they're attracted to is anything that ain't got nothing to do with the Creator. And that's another thing I know. That's why I say when dudes go out on dates, look into her eyes. Some of these women are possessed. Some of them have been molested. Some of them have come from all kind of backgrounds that you have absolutely no idea. And so instead of the dude with his dumb ass to think with his brain, you got a dude thinking with his private part. And that's the problem I have with the guys. You're thinking with the private part
May I say
instead of thinking
something?
with your brain. Instead of thinking with your brain, it's going to lead you into where you don't want to be led to. That's just a fact. That's why I say dudes got to stop thinking with your private part and think with your damn brain. The more and more you think with your brain, then you're gonna see what I'm talking about, because now you'll be able to bob and weave and see what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? But if you're so cluttered with hitting it from the back, you having images of your head, thoughts, sexual thoughts in your brain all the time. You see a beautiful female, you can't even sit still. They could just be all over the place, just drooling. Like, my bro, calm down. Damn, you just seen a space alien or something, my nigga? And I have a problem with that. Let me tell you something. Ever since elementary and middle school, I used to be the dude that didn't pay attention to the prettiest girl in class. And it always made her kind of like want to like come closer. Like, nah, hell no. I just seen you do something really bad, and the teacher let your ass make it just because you're a pretty girl. And I used to hate that. And so coming up, as I got older and older and older, I never ever allowed myself to be mesmerized by how somebody looks. And so I just wish, I wish all of the men would do this. Because if men did that, then all that beauty talk would have absolutely no power. But we all know that all men ain't gonna do that. Well, come on now. We all know that. We all know that this shit is gonna continue. But I do feel like it's gonna be a stampede of dudes who realize, like, you know what? At the end of the day, I need to stop thinking like that. Like, what's so good about you besides how you look? Do you fear God? Do you have a good personality? Do you have a good character? What is the relationship with you and your mother, or you and your father, or your siblings, your cousins, like, what type of person are you besides this freaking all these curves and these arched eyebrows and nails and all this stuff that they were like. What is so good? So that's why I want dudes to realize, like, look, bro, yeah, it look good, but is she really a good person? If she's not, then that dude should get far and far and far away from her, whether he got money or not. Because I'm not just speaking up for the dudes who make under 50,000. I'm speaking for the dudes that 6-figure niggas and millionaires too. I feel
Please,
like
you gotta let me talk too. You gotta let me say something. You said a lot of stuff. I really wanted to get into and say something. I didn't want to be rude, but I do want to say. I want to say some things. Um, it's called self accountability. All right. Um, Listen. The things I talk about is self accountability. You have to take accountable for the people that you lay with. It starts with you. What I look like cranking up a live stream on my channel and telling women, oh, avoid this type of man, avoid that type of man, and these men, blah, 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 blah. And then I do that, but then I stick on that without self accountability. Like when you build yourself, you understand who you are when you deal with someone. So a lot of men, the reason why they get in these situations with women and they begin to blame women because the women don't actually like them. The woman just playing a game with them. People play games. They do.
So let me stop you right there. I got a butt in right there. A woman should not play with any. A woman should not be playing no damn games.
But they do. But they do.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem.
No,
that's
not.
So the only how to change that.
No.
The dudes need to just separate themselves from these type of people. If you're gonna sit up there and play games and waste my motherfucking time, you're not listening. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This shit don't apply to me. Hold on, wait. This don't apply to me. I'm good. I'm talking about other guys who sit up there and get their time wasted when they're trying to build families. That is a major problem.
Hold on.
That's a major problem. And I don't think any female, I don't feel like women have the right to do that, and men don't have the right to do that either. Men shouldn't be wasting no female time, and a female should not be wasting a man's time. It's both ways. None of it should happen, but it happens anyways. But now we're living in an era where women are getting away with a lot of stuff. A lot of crazy stuff, and then you got dudes that literally trying to start families, and then these women are playing games. You don't even have the common courtesy to be like, nah, you're not my type. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But thank you though, and much love to you, and keep it pushing. They don't even have the common courtesy to do that. They'll just put you down as a number, and you actually believe in like, okay, well, I'm gonna give her a call tomorrow. Let's have a nice conversation. Then you try to do it, and then you get bullshitted. That ain't got nothing to do with the dude. That has everything to do with the woman who has absolutely no integrity and has absolutely no type of like respect.
And this is why I point out to men.
He's got the common courtesy to be like, nah, you're not my type. Sorry. And nigga, that man should move around. He can't get frustrated if she told him the truth out the gate. But once you sit up there and use me as some type of option, and I gotta compete with 1,000 other men, then hell no, I'm on to the next. But then if it keeps happening with all these other type of people, it's like, come on, at some point you're gonna be like, man, a lot of these women are fucking tripping. And the dude ain't doing nothing wrong? Nah, all that arrogant conceited talk, nah.
Where does the problem start? Does it start with the other person, or does it start with you?
I think it starts with the person who initiates the first molecule of disrespect. Let me explain.
No. Because you can still be a weak person and a person approach you. Who does it start with? You or the other person?
When you say start
when you begin to deal with a person, let's say, you meet a person, where does everything start with? Does it start with you or does it start with the other person? Just like women, when you meet a man, when the problems begin to come in, who does it start with? You or the other person?
You're talking about the person who initiated the problem? I'm trying to understand your question.
It doesn't matter if the person initiated or not. Anytime you interact with a person, it starts with you, because the person only do what you allow them to do. They only do what you allow. And
what type of time span though? Are you talking about somebody who met somebody and then they're actually dating and then they end up being in like some type of little relationship, but he's
I'm talking about period.
Whatever.
No. I am talking about period. From this day on, moving forward, anybody you meet, you are accountable for the people you allow in your life. When you begin to point fingers and continue to do that, what you're actually doing is giving your power away to that person.
Mhm.
Instead of understanding, you allow the person into your life. It starts with you. If you have boundaries, when a person crosses that boundaries, that's the first red flag. You're supposed to cut the person off. It
I already
starts with
said that
you.
though. Hold on,
Wait,
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 wait.
wait, wait, wait,
I
wait,
already said
wait.
that
I'm
though.
not done though. Spitter, you
Go
gotta
ahead,
let
go
me
ahead.
finish.
Go ahead. But I already said that.
It's
Go ahead.
no, but see, that's why I don't focus. See, this is the thing. When I give men advice, I show them where they lack when it comes to dealing with women, and that's what I help a lot. I help thousands of men, and I have changed a lot of men's lives. So the game that I give them, it works because a lot of men don't understand the way they move when they're dealing with women. The moment you take away the power from the woman and you put the ball back in your court and build yourself as a better man. So when you're dealing with women, okay, she's with the bullshit, I'm gone. I don't even play like that because people play. Men and women play. Men and women. So when you sit there and say, you know, this person have no right to do this to this person. Okay, but people do it. People rob, people steal, people manipulate, people take, people kill, people do all that shit. We already know that. We know that, right? So we already know that. How do you protect yourself from people like that? Shouldn't you build yourself better so when you come in contact with that person, you don't allow that person into your
Hold on,
kingdom?
wait. What does building yourself have to do with anything? What about I'm talking about a dude that's already built. He done built himself. He good. He's just trying to find,
Well, he's not
like
going to deal with
have
trash.
have a good
He's
huh?
not going to deal with trash.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about individuals that's just necessarily even dealing with trash. You got to understand that you got women that are manipulative and will trick your ass, and you
No,
know
no, no, no,
this.
no, no. You can only trick
Yes,
somebody. No, 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 no. Wait.
yes.
Actions,
Very
actions.
deceptive.
Hold on, wait.
Snake,
If a woman, wait, hold on.
snakes.
If a woman says, I want to
Uh-huh.
have sex with you, and you say, come to my house tonight, and she don't show up, wasn't that an action that she did not show up? She just said something to you, right? Right? That was an action.
off, First
That
off,
was
she shouldn't she shouldn't even be trying to come to my house to have sex with me, man.
no, no, no.
We
Hold on. I am talking about in general. It's just a general question, a random question. A
what's the
woman
question?
say, "Let's go out to eat." Okay, let's go out to eat.
Right.
Y'all supposed to meet up at a restaurant. She doesn't show
Uh-huh.
up. Ain't
Then
that
that's
the first
disrespectful.
sign? Ain't that the first sign
Yeah,
that
but
this
you think
woman is
yeah, but
playing
that first
games?
sign is a problem too, though. You can't
Oh,
even though
that's
you
what
should
I am
just
saying.
even though you
Yes,
should
I
be able to
agree.
just brush it off,
Yes,
even
yes,
though even though you should just brush
right.
it off and go on to the next. People
No,
get tired of that shit.
hold on,
What are you talking about?
hold on. So
People get
you're
tired of
telling
getting
me,
bullshitted. One dude, listen, this person might not take
I
getting
can't.
bullshit the same way this guy gets bullshitted. This dude might get bullshitted. This other person might get bullshitted. They might take it two different ways. But at the end of the day, a female, if she bullshits you, let's say she curved you on a date or she stood you up or whatever, then you go on to the next. But if it keeps happening because they have all these goddamn options, then at some point the dude
That
is gonna be a
no,
goddamn.
hold on. Like, and this is my problem with men, and this is what I tell men. You have options as well. You make it seem like it's a problem that niggas are throwing a dick at her. How can she stop niggas from throwing a dick at her? How is that a problem? Can I help that 100,000 of men
Those
want me?
individuals that are trying to throw their dick.
Like Spitter, I'm confused. I can't. I'm confused. I can't. You there? I think he's taking the call right now, guys. Oh, he's back. You back?
Damn, man. I hate when people I can't stand when people do that shit, man.
You gotta put your
Damn, dog.
notifications on off.
Yeah, you sure right, man. Appreciate that. I'm gonna make sure I do that next time. My bad. Oh my God, I can't stand when people do that. That is one of my pet peeves, man. But my bad to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But
Spitter,
I
are you
understand,
saying
like I say, I understand where you're coming from. My issue is that if a woman does that to a good guy, he's already built this up. Everything's
how do
Gucci
we
with this
know he's
man.
a good guy? How do you know I'm a good woman? How do I know he's a good guy?
Well, you gotta find out first. You
Well,
gotta
see,
find out first.
But wait, hold on. So you already caping for a man you don't even know he's a good guy. You just saying he's a good guy. You just threw that out there. Hello?
No, I'm here. I'm here. I have to answer the door real quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if a guy who has good intentions gets bullshitted by a female, I think that it's wrong for her to do that. And I think that if she does that just because she feels like she can, then that's just flat out ridiculous.
Okay, that's
and I feel like
wrong.
if a man does it too, it's flat out ridiculous. People should not do that, but they do it anyways, right?
But how do
But
you
you got
solve?
people.
But what? How do you solve the problem? How do you?
Let
Because
me,
if
let
you're
me tell
not
you. I'm
solving,
telling you.
hold on,
Go ahead.
wait. If you're not solving the problem, you are a part of the problem. You do understand that.
What do you
If
mean
you're
by
not,
solving the problem? How does a man know that he's going to run into the phone number that he just got, that he's trying to go out on a date
no,
with somebody?
no,
How does
you're
that? Hold on, wait.
missing.
How does that
You're
man know that
missing.
he's going to? How does he know that she's going to do that? How in the
No, no,
world
no,
does she?
no, no, no. You're missing. I am trying to help you eliminate all of that, but you're not trying to listen. It's like you more so leaning on the good guy, the good guy, the good guy, the good
Yes,
guy.
I'm leaning on good
People
guys
get
because I
fucked.
represent those men.
People
I represent
listen.
those men. You feel me?
I represent them too.
I know.
Yeah, I represent them. My content literally is based on that. So if I'm helping thousands of men and my concept has been proven to actually work, what I'm telling you, it starts with you, not the bitch. The bitch is gonna always be a bitch. Everything
Well,
starts with you.
that's an excuse right there. You see how you just said that?
That's not
A
no.
bitch is always going to be
Hold
a
on,
bitch.
hold on.
It's
So
like
you telling me?
nobody
Hold on,
wants to run into
wait.
that.
Hold
Nobody
on.
wants to run into
How the
that.
hell I'm gonna fix a thought? How the hell I'm gonna fix a bitch? Are you
A
freaking
nigga
kidding
don't
me?
want to do that, but he got to find out if she's one first, and then that one red flag.
I can't
That
believe. You know, spit up.
that.
I can't. I
Listen. You
can't
don't
believe
have
you
a
said
man
that.
doesn't have any idea of what a woman is going to do. You know what I'm saying? Until it happens. You feel me? A man has absolutely no idea of what a woman is going to do until it actually happens. You know what I'm saying? So if she sits up there and commits this act of, what's the word I'm looking
If
for?
she lie,
You know, if she's a liar or she's a deceiver and she has all these
uh-huh.
options or whatever, he doesn't know that until it actually happens. Okay, boom, he's on to the next. But
Why
then
are
if
you keep
more
bringing up
women
the
are,
option?
if more women do this, then it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That dude is sitting up there. He's serious. He's cool. He ain't do nothing wrong to nobody. He
Let's go
doesn't
back to
deserve
the
to get treated like
beginning.
that.
Let's
He
go
does
back to
not.
the
He does not
beginning.
deserve to get
If
treated like that. It
she,
has nothing to
if
do with
the,
that man. It has everything to do with that woman who has absolutely no goddamn respect and don't want to be held accountable. But we gonna make them held accountable. Oh yeah, we gonna force
you
that
gonna
shit. We gonna make
stress
them be
out,
held
you gonna
accountable
stress
for the shit that
out.
they doing. Straight up.
If you're dating Spitter, and I'm just gonna keep it 100, you gonna stress the fuck out, and I don't want you to snap. I don't want men to snap on something they can actually control. You can't control nobody else's life. You can only control your life. What
You're
you
talking
do,
about
who you entertain, who you don't the king allow certain people in his kingdom, right? You the king, right? So you allowing strags and thoughts to run your kingdom, and you get mad at them for allowing them to come into your kingdom. I'm not allowing no fuck nigga to come into my home. I'm not gonna do that. Soon as I see he's on some fuck nigga time, I just disconnect. I'm not gonna waste my time, and I don't complain about it because there's a lot of fuck niggas in the world. Like, women are so quick to drop a fuck nigga, and I don't understand why men are so hard up on these fuck ass hoes. I just don't get it. Like, y'all put y'all feelings and emotion invested into a woman that don't like you. You don't even know the signs of a person like you. That's a problem. Because if you sitting there telling me that, women need to stop doing this, of course, people need to stop lying. People need to stop manipulating. People need to stop making shit up. People need to stop taking, but people still do it. The Most High speak about that. You will see a lot of that in the end times. You should already be aware of that. So if you already know that happens, and it happens, quite frankly, many different times to a lot of people, shouldn't you be teaching people how to avoid this type of people? Whether she has options or not, that's her fucking business. That's like, well, Spitter be back, y'all. I'm sorry. whether she has options or not, who cares? You're not that. You're not that. You're not an option. So what you do is you just remove yourself from the situation. That's so simple. That's so easy. Why do you complain about removing yourself from a person that you don't want to deal with? I really don't get that. I really need to understand the psyche behind that. Why is it so hard for men to when they're dealing with a woman and to look out for the signs? You don't have boundaries. You don't listen to your intuitions. You don't speak to the Most High. When you're dealing with a person, the moment a person lie to you, you don't remove yourself from the situation. You can't bring them. Oh, well, she lied. She lied. Who cares? People lie all the time. You think I never heard a lie before? I'm not sitting online saying, oh my God, the dude I was talking to, he lied. He made up things. I don't do that shit. I move the fuck on. You don't be you are emotionally invested. You need to remove your emotions out of it. You're too invested in a bitch that's not yours. She's not bringing nothing to your life. She can't do nothing to you. She can't take nothing from you. Why are you so invested in a woman that's not yours? That's a problem. Because when you are emotionally invested and when you're tired of being mistreated, you will hit a breaking point and you will snap. And an emotional man is a dangerous man. We see it all the time. Men invest in their emotions into women that don't like them, that's playing games. You will take yourself out and you will take your kids out. You will take other people out with you. That's a dangerous thing. How to reclaim that and not give it to females is building boundaries. Loving yourself. A lot of men don't love their self. How do you love yourself? When you take care of yourself. When you meditate, when you pray, take the medications you need to take, work out, eat right. Don't surround yourself around toxic individuals. Go to sleep at night. Don't give anybody your dick. That's taking care of yourself. Surrounding yourself around positive people. But when you don't care about yourself, you neglect yourself. That's not loving yourself. And then you entertain bitches and you don't even know what type of bitches you're dealing with because you ain't taking care of yourself. And then you get mad at bitches for dissing you when it starts with you. It starts with you. You can't get mad at a woman for having options. Niggas throwing dick around this bitch like it's fucking frisbee. They just doing that shit. Niggas are just throwing dick. And a lot of times what men don't understand, men are not going to flat out say on a live stream or, men are not going to say in a group around all their boys that they hitting women up, offering them shit. No, we know what men do behind the scenes. Men offer us things. They be like, oh, we'll take you. I'll take you out. I'll take you here. I'll buy you this. I'll buy you that. So if a woman hearing this shit all goddamn day, she'll say, hit my goddamn cash out. I need $100. And then the man that's on the receiving end that's sending the money, he go back and say, oh no, women are using men. But did you tell the men that you offer her that shit? That you offer the flower, that you offer to take her out to eat? That you offer to take her on a trip to go shopping spree? That you will buy her a car and buy her rings? That you want to take her to, Hawaii for a weekend trip? All on the expense of pussy because you don't pedestalize your dick. Because if you pedestalize your dick, you wouldn't be offering a bitch nothing. You will allow women to gravitate to you. And whatever you say goes because you are the king and the captain of your life, not the bitch. Not the bitch. She's not the captain of your life. But you want to blame. Waste your time blaming a woman that ain't going to fucking change. And that's the problem. And I said what I said. I'm just saying, it's true. And men, y'all sit on these panels. Y'all talk to each other in a group. Y'all ain't keeping it 100. When men are offering shit to women, they be offering shit. Just they lean on just getting pussy. And we women, we know that. And then the men get mad because women are taking gifts. What the fuck you offering it? You want to offer? Men even say, I want to be your friend. They don't even say, I want to be your friend. They don't even say, I want to be your man. So when it starts with, you can't be mad at a bitch for rocking you to sleep. That shit start with you, your mind. That start with your mind. That start with you building confidence in yourself. That's what I started with. You ain't gonna do that shit. So when I hear men doing all that crazy shit, I be like, I can't do that shit because I'm gonna give it to your blood raw. Where is Spitter? Now he got me up here. I'm on his panel. Oh my gosh. How is everybody doing? How are you guys doing tonight? Any questions? I'll take questions in the chat. Yes, and you know what, Crystal? Everybody makes mistakes. This is the thing. You know, when I'm fixing on myself, I'm not worried about nobody else. I'm not. I'm worrying about my mind. I'm worrying about the things I must take care of. I'm not worrying about nobody. Men need to do the same thing. Fix yourself. Cause listen, I talk about ain't shit ass niggas too. I talk about ain't shit ass women and ain't shit ass men. I go at both of them. Cause both of you guys play fucking head games. Don't make it seem like niggas ain't out here playing games. Nigga being on full fucking marriage, doing dick at everybody at his job. Fucking anything that walk. Stop. And will bring the STD home to their fucking wife. Like, come on, we ain't gonna even play that game. I'm in a woman's group. I know what goes down. Okay? And you know what they do? We don't focus on the man. We focus on the woman. Men need to focus more on men. Cause we women in them women groups, we be so fucking hurt sometimes in those women groups, women be crying and shit. They be trying to better their self, love their self. That's a self-love problem. When you allow a person to take and hurt you and scar you, manipulate, that has a lot to do with your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is in the toilet. And you'll go for anything a person tell you. That's what that means. Where were you?
Man, this phone tripping, man. I didn't even know it was about to die. So my bad to all the people that's watching who's been enjoying the show so far. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to China White, you know what I'm saying? That's my YouTube sister. You know what I'm saying? We've been debating for years, so don't think that we
Yep.
beefing another. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no beef at all. You feel me? Straight up. At the end of the day, she does hold the men down. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But yeah, back on your neck now. So listen, let me tell you something. I can't stand when women say that it's because of a man's esteem or it's about him and what he attracts and he's attracting how he is. No. It's not that. It's a lot of these women are mean, conceited, and arrogant as fuck, and it's a hell of a lot of them. It's a hell of a lot of them. So when you got guys that is getting mistreated for no reason, what the hell does that have to do with his confidence? What the hell does that have to do with his esteem? If he got disrespected. Now, of course, he's supposed to move on to the next and, try with somebody else or whatever. Don't just stop.
Spitter, may I say something real quick?
You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
Hold on, Spitter. Yeah. Somebody left a comment on my community tab. You hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I want to say something. Somebody left a comment on my community tab, and I just got to say something to this person. First of all, I have thousands, not to you. This somebody that left me a comment talking about I need to be more information. All I talk about is dick and pussy. Let me tell you something. Number one, I help thousands of people. I change lives. Maybe you should do the same. See, me and you are different. When they talk about China White, when they bring up China White in the space that I'm in, I help people. You don't. I do consultations. You don't. Okay? So don't tell me what to talk about. I've been doing this shit for 3 years. So I don't like when people try to tell me what to talk about. I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. If I want to talk about dick and pussy, I'm going to talk about that all goddamn day. I don't understand people trying to tell me what to talk about. I literally change people's lives. They better recognize. I don't understand these people. But go ahead, Spit. I'm sorry.
You good. Let them know. If anybody tripping in the comments, I wonder where that comment is.
It was on my community tab. Hey, Kizzy. So I shared the link. I should get people coming over here. A couple of people should be coming over here from my channel. I shared it. But listen, yeah, they're trying to tell me. Let me tell you something. Listen, I literally change people's lives. Literally. I have a Patreon. I do consultations, and I'm building a male's channel. I do this. Go read my comments in the go read my comments. I change people's lives. And this person want to tell me what I should talk about, and nobody don't know you. You only known for chaos and confusion. Like, please stop. Like, I don't understand these people trying to tell me what to talk about, but I'm changing people's lives. And I speak in 3 women groups. I speak, the first group is like 800 women, the second group is 300, and the other group is over 1,500. Please don't tell me what to talk about. I know what I'm doing. I get paid for this. Go ahead, Spill. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. You good. People got to keep it, you know what I'm saying, respectful and then know what the hell they talking about before they type whatever the hell they type. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it. I get it. So, but like I was saying though, you know, I feel like dudes, you know what I'm saying, who got it together, who, you know what I'm saying, they cool or whatever, but get, you know, bullshitted or their time wasted or treated mean. It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with him as self-esteem. As a matter of fact,
Huh?
it has absolutely nothing to do with self-esteem.
So if you're
It's
getting
about it's
treated,
about it's about the act. It's
so if
about the act that person just committed.
So if
Is
you're treated, so if you're getting treated bad, not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but all the
uh-huh.
time, you're being mistreated by women. That's no self-esteem have nothing to do with it.
Absolutely not. You know why? Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me answer. Let me tell you why. Because if somebody runs, you don't know that this person is going to do that. So if they do that to you, okay, boom, chunk deuces. I'm on to the next. Now, if you notice it, if somebody else does it and another female, she does this, and you see the reasons why, and it still don't lead back to you, then I'm sorry, it's the person. It's the person. It's just like the slave master taking the slaves from Africa and then sitting up there mad that that black African Americans are whining and complaining about reparations. It's the same thing. It's like you enslaved me. You made me your slave. That ain't got nothing to do with my self-esteem. I'm a slave. You captured me. You were wrong. You did
So
that to
hold
me.
on. So I know you're
So
not
so what
using
does
the
my self-esteem
example.
have anything to do with it?
I know you're not using the example of being a slave compared to a grown man dealing with a woman. Are you freaking kidding me?
Listen, you got to
No,
understand
no,
the
I'm not.
analogy.
Not.
You got to
Mm-mm,
understand the
mm-mm.
analogy.
No, no, no. See, you got to use a different one because comparing a grown man and deciding the women he wants to entertain has nothing to do with slavery. Soon as a
You know,
person show you who they are, because we all have intuitions, the Most High blessed us with. In actuality, it's the Most High speaking to you because it will tell you that this person ain't shit. And you refuse to listen to that because you override that with your corner minded thinking. And a lot of times you put yourself in those predicaments with dealing with a person. The Most High told you don't get in the car with that friend, but you got in the car anyway. You got jammed up. The Most High told you don't go out late at night. The Most High tell you don't go to that club. The Most High tell you don't deal with that woman. That woman don't like you. You override it with your corner-minded thinking because you lean on pussy instead of leaning on your integrity, your standards, your
well,
morals, the
well,
things,
I've
the
talked about
things.
see now
Hold
the stuff
on, hold
the
up.
stuff you bringing up now. I brought that up now. I don't defend men that
No, 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 no,
fornicate.
no.
I
But
don't
but see,
defend men that
you
fornicate
brought
at
it
all.
up, but you
Yeah.
brought it up, but then you flip the strip. You flip the strip
How?
because then you go back to blaming the woman. You
I'm
can't
not
blame.
blaming. See, you
Listen,
taking making
you
people
it
aware of
is.
what's going on. That's not
No,
blaming.
that's
This is
not
just
making.
wait. If somebody's frustrated, or if you have men that are mad or angry or frustrated about things that they notice, it's not necessarily blaming because I feel like the men are the reasons why the women are doing this in the first place. Men have called women bitches and hoes for decades. I'm talking about for I don't you got to understand where I'm coming from with this. I'm just pinpointing out
I do
certain things
understand that,
that's causing destruction. You know what I'm saying?
but
I'm not saying
where
that
does
it's
the
just fully the
issue
woman's
lie?
fault.
You're not.
I never
That,
speak like that. I never say it's just the woman's fault. I always say, you know what I'm saying? Like to be honest with you, frankly speaking, I feel like the men are the reason why the women are doing this in the goddamn first place. Like I've been saying that.
but
So it's just me pinpointing out certain things that are really major and cause a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You got big bloggers that have way more subscribers that are saying the same shit I'm saying. It's okay to be aware of stuff, but you know, that doesn't, just because somebody's being aware of something doesn't necessarily mean that the person is actually blaming.
Okay. How do we how do we how do we fix the issue here?
I feel like good men, not saying that they should just pass up on everybody, but learn how to ignore beauty and stop thinking with your private part. And for you fornicators out there that just want
Well,
to have sex left and right and just want to have sex and just do
hold
whatever,
on.
stop thinking with your private part and think with your brain. Get close to God. Build your relationship with your family. Build your relationship with your bank account and your image, your swag. Stop sitting up there drooling behind somebody just because somebody looks good. That shit is insane to me. Ever since elementary, I used to hate that shit. Just because somebody looks good, you're just, oh my God, stop running around.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that part. I agree with that. I agree that
I can't stand that. I used to, like I said before, even in middle school, I used to be the one that, you Mrs. Pretty, Mrs. Green Eyes, Mrs. Light Skin Green Eyes, or whatever the hell whatever you albino, I don't know what you is. You won't get these eyes. And I did that all the time. I wasn't doing no favors, none of that, because I always used to see like, damn, you mean as fuck. Why the hell is people doing all this for you? You're fucking mean. Why are people doing this? Are they stupid? Oh, they're just mesmerized and hypnotized by beauty. I used to always hate that shit.
Well,
go sit
beauty is a compliment.
Go sit your drooling ass down somewhere.
Well, listen. I agree to the point that a man shouldn't just throw himself out there and he don't know if the person like them. It's not beauty. You keep saying beauty, and it's not beauty because ugly ass people do the same shit too. Like you just not attracted to.
You ain't lying.
You just hold on, wait.
You ain't lying.
You just not attracted to ugly women. So you saying beautiful women.
Hold on now.
That's more so of a you. That's
your definition of ugly. I don't even say ugly. I say everybody is beautiful. It's just different. People like
let's just be honest. Everybody's not beautiful. Sorry, I'm keeping it honest. I'm not going to play this game.
I'm not playing the game, sweetheart. I'm dead ass serious as a heart attack. I don't call people ugly.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. There are ugly people. There are ugly people, and there are beautiful people. That's
I disagree.
it.
I disagree.
Okay, so a woman could be physically beautiful but spiritually ugly, right?
Now you're on something.
Huh? Answer the question.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Does that mean
what was your question again? Repeat that again.
A woman can be physically beautiful but spiritually ugly.
Physically beautiful,
like the outer.
The outer shell, but the inside,
inner shell is ugly.
Yes. Those are the ones that I'm talking about.
See, you don't answer my questions and then you talk over me.
Yeah.
Because you think you know because you think you know where I'm getting to. So what you do is you
go ahead. I answered your question. I said yes, the spiritual, since she beautiful.
Is that woman beautiful?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
If your personality and your character is not like displayed, if you don't have good manners, good behavior, your personality and your character is not good, and you look good, then it ain't all good. I'm sorry, it ain't all good. Not in this. Not in my world.
I don't even want to stay on that. I'll just say
in my world. I'm sorry. You could look like Janet Jackson from Poetic Justice if you're mean as hell, conceited and arrogant, and you don't got no respect. You just walk around like you're from Hollywood and all this bullshit that these females be doing with this and masculine. Oh hell! I will.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: Would you rather a not so attractive woman, or a beautiful masculine woman, or a sweet, not so beautiful woman? What would you rather?
Okay, so you're giving me option A, B, and C.
So A is a beautiful woman. She's just extremely masculine. Like she's masculine, she's not submissive. Like
Eh,
she just
You might as
really
well just
hard.
put an X next to that because I'm not taking that option. Carry on.
Okay. And then the number two is the woman that is physically beautiful. Let's say like who is Dame Beautiful? Like name a chick that's pretty to you.
I'm old school. I would say like a Megan Good or I don't know,
Oh,
man,
she's
Mariah
beautiful. Yeah.
Carey,
Right. Okay.
Beyonce, Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we got
Yeah. Let me go ahead.
so you
Yeah.
got this
Jill
woman.
Scott,
So okay.
Fantasia. You feel me? Yeah, people go on now.
Okay. So you got that woman, but she is masculine. And then you got the ugly, unattractive woman, and she's sweet, she's submissive, she's not attractive. Who's the woman you're not really attracted to? Like who's the woman like let's say
Any,
like
any anything masculine, you might as well just put an X next to it because it's not even gonna survive in my world.
so
It's
you
not
would
even
deal
gonna
with a
survive. It's not. I'm telling you. I'm Nigerian, sweetheart. I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga, but I ain't a nigga. I'm a Nigerian nigga. It's a
yeah,
big
you
difference. American,
Nigerian.
we don't play them games at
I know
all.
Africans do not play.
We don't play no
Oh my
games because
gosh, y'all do not play.
we understand what respect is and we give it to. And I'm gonna be honest with you, not all Africans the same too. See, I was born here, but I'm Nigerian and I've lived out there before. I've been to my
Hmm.
village. I stayed out there for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. But so I got the best of the both worlds. So this is why I'm able to see with my third eye, my pineal gland. I'm able to
Hmm.
see what the hell is going on and break it down so perfectly well.
You let things trigger you, though. I see that. And listen, y'all, listen. Me and Spitter been doing this for a while. Like, let me tell y'all. Let me tell a story real quick, Spitter, because I gotta jump down. I gotta go to sleep early tonight.
Okay.
Listen, we're
Uh,
gonna do this again. We're gonna listen. Me and Spitter said we're gonna. He told me he wanted me to come through here every week. Next time we'll do a topic like this.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
do when you want to do one again.
Um, I would say like maybe like a Thursday or a Friday.
Let's do it Friday. I
Friday.
think I'm
Yeah.
busy Friday. I think I'm busy. But
Yep.
listen, I'm gonna tell you how I met Spitter, right?
Mhm.
Listen, y'all. I'm on my channel doing a live stream on an artist mission. You know, I talk about women that was hurt, and now I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. And this was about 2 years ago. I was hurt. I had just got out of a bad relationship. Like I was so freaking hurt from dealing with this dude, and I was doing a live stream on how not to get played, and you know, Spitter comes in the chat talking crazy, coming at me talking crazy, going at me, and then later on, I get a link and he's going ham on me, ham, talking crazy, don't know me, Spitter,
But
dragging
it
me,
wasn't just
dragging
crazy
me.
now.
Li-
I had some knowledge to give that same
no,
segment.
no,
Yeah,
no,
you got to.
no.
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah, because you even said that you agree with a hell of a lot of the stuff that I was schooling you on. That day you got schooled and you got coached. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
for
You
what?
got
I
your
didn't
good
even
point.
do nothing.
What at the end when
Well,
everything was
no,
said
it was
and
about
done,
my beauty. He said that beautiful women like me hurt men. He said beautiful women like me hurt men. But after that, then me and him had a long conversation. Me and him had a real long conversation. After that, we've been cool ever since.
right. And that's true. That's true. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that a lot of females are not used to a man having like I don't even want to say like an intellectual delivery. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of females is used to that.
Spitter.
I'm not saying you particularly, but
No, no,
a
no.
lot of
You gonna have to take accountability. Spitter drug my ass to filth. You can't say that because right after I had a conversation with you, we talked, and you was never like that again. I have never seen you like that again. But you was like, women like me play with men here, and like I'm like, no, I don't. I just got out of a relationship. Really, I was
right.
off and on with him. We was off and on. I was just so stressed out. But
Mhm.
like after that conversation, I always come to Spit a platform. He'll come to my platform, and it have always been like love there. But like, nah, I just think Spit have been talking about this for a while. Beautiful women, and I hit his link, and it'll get like this. The conversation will get spicy, okay? Because I feel like you shouldn't be focusing on that woman if you focus on yourself, and he feel like women are the cause of a lot of things. So like we see, I kind of agree with him.
Even like every killer that I ever talked to, you know what I'm saying, or like people that be out there like really on, killing shit, murdering and all that. When I tell you that I asked them what be the main cause, and they all say similar, man. It be these females. They say it all the time. I'm talking about from city to city, state to state, ghetto to ghetto, slum to slum. They say it's the same thing, and it's like, damn, man, like it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, like I said before, though, I feel like a lot of men cause women to react the way they've been reacting now. Because for decades, they were called, bees and hoes and used and, mistreated and all kind of stuff from like, I'm going to say like that. Because that wasn't going on in the 60s and in the 50s and in the 70s. That stuff started in the late 70s. I'm going to say like the 80s after the crack era. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? We never recovered. And so, you know what I'm saying? The structure of how we supposed to be as Black folks, you know what I'm saying? It's just basically just been like, it's been deleted because at some point we all had like love and respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? But
well, listen, I gotta jump down. I gotta go to bed. We can do it Friday again. This was fun. I'm gonna come through. I'll come through. We'll do this. We'll do this chop up. Okay?
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all for having me. Huh?
Yeah. Get our little debate on. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Right. People gonna be like, okay, what's up with these people talking about?
Me and Silla, we actually agree with the same thing. It's just that his points, I think our views is kind of different, but we do agree with the same thing. We do agree. It's just I have my own way, my delivery, I think. But all right, y'all. I love y'all. Bye, Spitter. Bye, y'all.
For sure. God bless you. Friday, let's get it in. You know what I'm saying? That's China why y'all subscribe to the channel. Enough said. Yeah, that's my YouTube sister. Been knowing her for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Much love. God bless her and her family. Yeah. So, this was a nice little live we just did. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. Phone died earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyways, much love to everybody for popping up. Good guys, learn how to ignore beauty and stop thinking with your private part. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Learn how to, yeah. We back to that. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to do that straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because, you don't want to be running around chasing behind somebody just because they look good. You know what I'm saying? Build yourself. You know what I'm saying? Build your relationship with God, your family. You know what I'm saying? Your bank account, your swag. You know what I'm saying? Your image, all that. You feel me? All in one pot. And you'll be just fine. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You get the girl you're looking for. Straight up. So all the guys out here that's listening, much love to y'all. All the good women that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, start families and things of that nature. Salute y'all. Much love to y'all. For you demons, I got holy water for y'all. Straight up. I got holy water for y'all. Straight up. Anyways, man, we're going to get this bag before we get up out of here. Cheer.
I'm finna get me your bag, yeah. I'm finna get me your bag. 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 Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat if the juice try to stick me up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm finna get me your bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank and I'm packing my gat if the juice try to stick me up. The boy Cleve is back. The rap game really need this crack. I'm finna get me your bag. I'm talking money with my pen pen and my pad, you know I'm swinging when I ride in my slab. Working hard when I get in the lab. If you need a feature from Cleveland, you gotta pay up when you get in the cab. I'm finna get me a bag, feeling good, finna get me a jag. Order the food and send me the tab, and I'ma pay like I stole from your dad. I am a vulture for cash, I'm about to get me about 100 bands in the bag. But I'm not done, I get more, I'm about to get me another 100 bands in the bag. You in the big as a plan, I'm feeling cool like a fan. Pit bull in the lab, keep the tool in my slab. My chick yellow like a cab. I got the mag in my hand, with some bands in my hand. Rubber bands on the cash, and a stash for the cash. Man, I'm getting me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me a bag. 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 Laugh all the way to the bank, and I'm packing my gat. If you try to stick me up.
Closet TV. Subscribe to the channel. If you're feeling this live, smash that cash app. You know what I'm talking about? Cheer. Matter of fact, we're gonna get this bag one more time.
I'm finna get me a bag, yeah. I'm finna get me a bag. 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 Pick it up. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank, and I'm packing my gat. If the juice try to stick me up, I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Fill it up. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank, and I'm packing my gat. If the juice try to stick me up, the boy Cleve is back. The rap game really need this crack. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm talking money with my pen and my pad. You know I'm swinging when I ride in my slab. Working hard when I get in the lab. If you need a feature from Cleveland, you gotta pay up when you get in the cab. I'm finna get me a bag, feeling good, finna get me a jag. Order the food and send me the tab, and I'ma pay like I stole from your dad. I am a vulture for cash. I'm about to get me about 100 bands in the bag, but I'm not done, I get more. I'm about to get me another 100 bands in the bag. You in the big as a plan, I'm feeling cool like a fan. Pit bull in the lab, keep the tool in my slab. My chick yellow like a cab. I got the mag in my hand, with some bands in my hand. Rubber bands on the cash, and a stash for the cash. Man, I'm getting me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. I'm finna get me a bag. Pick it up. I'm finna get me a bag. 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 Zip it up. Laugh all the way to the bank, and I'm packing my gat. If the juice try to stick me up.
Subscribe to the channel. Smash that cash app. You know what I'm talking about? We going live tomorrow. See ya. Good night and God bless everybody. I'm gone. Peace.